Today we're going on a bit of a treasure hunt, and the map leads straight to your own house. Yep, we're going to give all those old electronics and forgotten gadgets a second life. And trust me, it's going to be a powerful one.
Okay, seriously, just take a second and picture it. You know the one. That drawer, that junk drawer we all have. It's like a graveyard for old technology, right? And it's probably just this tangled mess of forgotten potential.
I bet you've got at least one of these in there. A device that was a pocket-sized supercomputer just a few years ago, and now it's just sitting there collecting dust.
And then there's the cable kraken. You know what I'm talking about? That nest of USBs, chargers, and mystery cords that you're just too afraid to throw out because, hey, you might need one of them someday, right?
And of course, the brick. That old external hard drive, maybe from a laptop that died years ago. It feels totally useless, but you gotta stick with me here because it is absolutely not.
So today, we're gonna turn that junk into genius. We'll kick things off with some crazy cheap security. Then we'll build a personal tech lab, fly through some simple life hacks that'll blow your mind. And finally, for all you adventurous types, we'll unleash your inner maker.
All right, first up, let's secure your space without breaking the bank. You really don't need to go out and buy a bunch of expensive gear when you've already got the parts just lying around.
I mean, just think about the bottom line here for a sec. A brand new security system, that could set you back hundreds of dollars, not to mention those monthly subscription fees. But that old webcam or smartphone you already have, the cost to turn it into a security camera is zero. Absolutely nothing. You already own it. And getting this set up is ridiculously easy. There's this free service, Alfred Camera, and with it, you can have a live security feed up and running in like 2 minutes. No joke. You just visit their website on the old device, let it access the camera, flick on motion detection, and then you just download the app on your current phone to watch. Seriously, that's it. You're done. And this isn't just for your house either. Think about it. You could be in a coffee shop and use it to watch your laptop, or keep an eye on your stuff in a hotel room when you step out. You could even use it to cover a weird angle that your main home security system misses. It's this little portable security guard you never knew you had. Okay, so you've secured your space. Now let's blow that idea up a bit, moving from just security to full-on command and control. We are going to build a central hub for your entire digital life. And yeah, you guessed it, we're using tech you probably thought was obsolete. Man, does this sound familiar or what? You start with one little smart speaker, and then before you know it, you're trying to juggle a dozen different apps for your lights, your garage, your cameras. It just gets out of hand fast. That old tablet is the perfect fix. Just mount it on a wall or pop it on a stand in the kitchen, and bam, it's a dedicated smart home dashboard. Imagine seeing all your camera feeds at once on that bigger screen, controlling every single light and running your good night routine with just one tap. It is so much better than fumbling for your phone. Now, let's get into another really powerful trick, building your very own personal cloud. This is something called a NAS, or Network Attached Storage. And all that really means is it's a hard drive that anyone on your home Wi-Fi can get to. And the setup is way simpler than it sounds. Go look at your MiFi router. Most of them have a hidden USB port. Just plug in one of those old hard drives, log into your router's settings on your computer, find the feature, it's often called something like ReadyShare, and just like that, you have a network drive for backups and sharing files. And the best part? Zero monthly fees to Google or Apple.
All right, let's switch gears. We've gone from high-tech hubs to some awesome low-tech wins. We've handled security, we've boosted productivity, and now it's time for a rapid-fire round of hacks that are they're just plain clever.
Okay, this one might be my favorite. You buy a beautiful bunch of bananas on a Monday, and by Thursday, they're a sad, mushy, brown mess. The fix for this? A tiny little piece of aluminum foil. So why on earth does this work? It's just simple science, really. See, bananas release this stuff called ethylene gas right from their stems, and that's what makes them ripen so fast. So if you just wrap the stems in a little foil, you trap that gas and slow the whole process way, way down. It's a brilliant little kitchen hack. And hey, the hits keep on coming. All those old charging cables, they make perfect ties for plants in the garden. And the magnets inside those dead hard drives, they are insanely strong, perfect for a DIY knife strip. You can even sharpen your scissors just by cutting through a folded piece of foil. And that old smartphone, wipe it clean, and it's a perfect distraction-free music player or e-reader for you or the kids.
Okay, for our final section, we are leveling up. If you're feeling a little more ambitious, here are some truly rewarding projects that'll make you feel like an absolute certified genius. You ever have a laptop die and wonder what to do with it? Well, a lot of the time, the screen is still perfectly fine. And as this quote here points out, the secret ingredient is this one special little part called a controller board. And here's the kicker. That little magic board, it costs about 42 bucks. I mean, come on. For less than the price of a new video game, you can literally bring a dead laptop screen back to life and turn it into a super slick, totally functional external monitor for your main computer. How cool is that? And honestly, that's just scratching the surface. You could salvage the keys from a broken keyboard and build a custom macro pad. You know, a mini keyboard for all your shortcuts with something called a Raspberry Pi Pico. That empty hard drive case, it makes a perfect hidden safe. You could even get all artistic and weave your old charging cables into a cool-looking basket. You know, at the end of the day, this is all about shifting our perspective. It's not just about being thrifty, it's about being smarter with the things we already have. That drawer you call junk, it's not a graveyard, it's a toolkit. It's a box of parts, a whole collection of possibilities just waiting for a new purpose. From a simple little security camera to a full-blown custom monitor, the potential is just sitting there, waiting for you. So the only real question left is, what are you going to create first?